Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm bringing you the best Black Friday deals of 2024. This is a video that if you're a beginner angler and you're looking for gift ideas, like videos to send your loved ones about ideas to get you this year, this is the video. If you're a beginner and you're looking to stock up for next year, this is the video. Send it to your auntie, send it to your uncle, send it to your niece and your nephews, send it to people that are going to be buying you gifts this year. They put them on the right track to get the right things that you want this year, right? So let's get into the best sales of this year. Hey, what's up, everybody? Black Friday is my favorite time of year. I love a good deal. I don't care if I need it or not. If it's on a good deal, I'm buying it. So this time of year, I'm buying everything that I need for next year. I'm really starting to stock up. So I'm going to point you to some sales, but I'm also going to point you in the direction of things that I would get or I like to get this time of year. So the first place I go is a place that most people might go to, especially like seasoned anglers. They already know about the site. It's maybe new for you, but Tackle Warehouse. Tackle Warehouse is probably one of the bigger online suppliers of tackle, and they have a great sale every Black Friday. They do something, it's been different every year. A couple of years ago, they did the 25 days of Christmas, that the 25 days leading up to Christmas, they released a new sale every day, and they kind of made it cumulative. Last year, they did it in, I think, weeks, where every week there was a sale, but then it was done, right? This year, they're doing it in phases, right? So there's 3 phases to their Black Friday sale. Fortunately, we're in phase 3 right now. So if you missed the first 2 phases, you missed out on some deals on like chatterbait, spinnerbait, lines, terminal tackle, things like that. But don't worry, I got you covered. I'll send you to some other places to get the things you missed in phase 1 and 2. But right now in phase 3, they got reels, hard baits, swim baits, lure making if you're into that, and storage, right? So a lot of good things still to be had on the Tackle Warehouse sale. Some reels that I really love. As a beginner myself and not having a huge budget, I don't got sponsors, nothing like that. I try to keep it very budget friendly with my rod and reel selection. And this makes it easy to do that, right? So one reel that I get all the time, I get the Daiwa Revros, right? That is my go-to spinning reel. I love it. It's been smooth for me. I've had a good time with it. I've caught a lot of big bass on it. So the Daiwa Revros LT spinning reel, great reel. Love the look of it also. Put that in your cart. Another one that I really, really love is by Shimano. Actually, this is the first year I used it, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Especially for, like I said, a budget-friendly reel is really nice, right? So that's the Shimano Sedona FJ, right? The Shimano Sedona FJ, a little bit of a step up from the Daiwa Revros, but still in that nice budget-friendly range. And it's a great reel to have in your repertoire, right? So those are the 2 reels, budget-friendly reels that I'm getting right now this time of year. 20% off a budget-friendly reel, I'll take that any day, right? So some other things that might be coming up for you guys as beginners. I'm looking at hard baits. They got everything in hard baits. They got your hard topwater baits, crankbaits, jerk baits, lipless crankbaits, blade baits, stuff like that. So this time of year, I'm looking at my jerk baits because I just finished jerk bait fishing in the fall, and I'm going to start off the spring with the jerk bait as well. So this is the time to get that Rapala Shadow Rat. This is the time to get that Megabass Vision 110. This is the time to get some of those baits that are a little bit more expensive, and you can get them at 20% off, right? So I'm going for that Megabass. I'm going for that Berkley Stunner. I'm going for those jerk baits that I don't usually want to spend money on because I don't got money like that because they're cheaper. As far as crankbait goes, you can go nuts with crankbaits. They're a great bait. I caught my PB on a crankbait this year, and I was like really excited about it. I caught it early spring. Rapala DT6. You want to look for the tactical crankbait. Tactical crank was dope this year. Loved it. A couple other crankbaits you might want to get. Let me just see. 13 Fishing Scamp, really good. Square bill bait. But for me, I'm doing more kayak and bank fishing, so I'm really looking at those shallow crankbaits. I'm looking at those medium diving crankbaits, and that's kind of where my bread and butter is. And if you're getting ready to venture out, this is the time of year to get some deep divers, extra deep divers. Like that's the time of year to get them. but I say towards the shallow and medium diving crankbait. That's just my thing. All right. Now storage. Storage is a big thing. As you get more tackle, you got to find a place to put those things, right? So a couple years ago, Walmart had a dope sale on Plano Edge boxes. So I went up and bought them all, and now I totally Plano Edge except for my Spro Terminal Tackle Box. So if I'm a beginner, a great gift for beginners is a Spro Terminal Tackle Box. Medium will cover most things. If you're going on a bigger trip, large would be great. But I've used medium all year. I didn't feel like I needed to. I felt like I had enough space the whole time. It has covers, so if you open one cover, not everything else falls out. The best thing about the whole thing is that the Spro Terminal Tackle Box, it floats. So if it ever falls into the water, it'll stay up, it'll float, so you can grab with your net. Unlike half the rods that I lost in the river and the lake this year, this box floats. So great storage option for you guys. Just a few options to get from Tackle Warehouse. Now, like I mentioned before, you may have missed a Tackle Warehouse sale. So now where do you go? One place you can go to get some of the things that you missed before is fishusa.com. They have their Black Friday sale going on from now to December 3rd, right? And they are doing things like 25% off all Fish USA terminal tackle, right? Another thing that you may have missed, like chatterbaits and soft baits, stuff like net rigs or big TRDs, minnows. If you missed those sales on soft baits, they also have a 25% off all Z-Man lures and 25% off all striking lures. So that's gonna cover a lot of your like bladed jigs, a lot of your soft plastics. So that's a great place to look for some baits that you may have missed in phase 1 and phase 2 of the Tackle Warehouse sale. The last place to look, it might be the most obvious place to look, it is Amazon.com. You know, as you're shopping for your kids and your aunties and your uncles, Amazon actually has some really good sales this time of year. They have a bunch of rods and reels on sale. One rod that I like is that Arbor Garcia 7.3 Vendetta casting rod. They have that on sale right now. I will go grab that if I were you. If you're a beginner, you want a new casting rod, that's it right there. One of the things I really want to point you to on Amazon is the Senko. The Senko's on sale on Amazon. Get it while you can. Get it while you can. Senkos are that staple that every beginner loves. There's not a beginner that would be upset with getting Senkos for Christmas, right? They're expensive bait most of the year, and they don't last long. So the more you can get, the longer you can fish with them. So those are two things I'm getting. I'm trying to get a rod from there. If you can get some Senkos off of there, do it up. Amazon also has some of those Plano Edge boxes that I talked about earlier. They have some of those on sale too, varying degrees. Some are 30% off, some 60% off, some 20% off. So you have to check that. But those Plano Edge boxes are one of the best boxes on the market. So if you can get it now, right? So there's a lot of more places to look, but for this video, I'm giving you my top 3. So there's 3 places you can look right now: Tackle Warehouse, fishusa.com, and Amazon.com. Look there, find the deals, send it to your auntie and uncle, let them know these are the things that I'm looking for right here. You're looking for that Spro Terminal Tackle Box. You're looking for all those things, those creature baits. Those are the places to get them. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Send it to your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.